on the line with us, and we're going to be talking about a mushroom farm. Now, step number one is to make more money with your job and with your small business. Step number six is multiple streams of income. How do we make that small business into a big business? And how do we introduce real estate into it as well? So, Choix, I want you to introduce your partner with us and then come out and we're going to take you through what we call a pro forma or an income statement. And we're going to see if this business can be profitable. Choix, welcome.
All right. Thank you again, Tom. And good morning to everybody who's listening. Good morning, good evening, good night, because I know we're beaming all over the world, all different parts of the world. Let me just ask for your indulgence because it just started raining very heavily. And for my business partner, Euphemia, she's the main person behind the farm. So the Wi-Fi might be a little spotty, and I don't know. I am using my headphones. Hopefully, it's sounding a little better. What are we doing?
You sound really good. So this is a farm we're looking at. We're not looking at the real estate side. We're looking at the business side.
Yeah, just a business.
Because the real estate, we're just going to go lease the property, lease the land, and we're going to see if we can make the business make money.
Yes.
And it's a mushroom farm. And in this one, we're using Caribbean dollars, and they're estimating they've got a partner or a mentor that they've been working with in a different part of that's not too far from them. Yeah. That is doing well, and they want to mimic, they want to mentor, they want to duplicate what he's doing, and then being able to either sell some of the product to them or to other entities. So in this particular one, it looks like he's got mushroom sales, which is the vast majority of what they're doing, is at about 100,000 Caribbean dollars. They've got some smaller things with coconut oil, eggs, and bananas that might be into the mix. The vast majority of their time and energy, though, is in the mushroom side of that. So, Choix, let's go ahead and scroll down just a little bit. So that's our top line revenue, or our income, is roughly 100,000 Caribbean dollars. As you come down to the next section, they're not really spending money marketing this because they have outlets that they are wholesaling this product to, and then they're taking it to the next level. All right, so now some of the expenses that you've got, of course, are banking and research and stuff like that, which doesn't look like it's that much. It's about 1,400 or about 1.3%. Let's continue to go down a little bit. Now, here's where we're getting into our other pieces where you got packaging, you got a salary for a manager, you got some wages and things like that, about $13,500. Are you feeling pretty good about that number? Is that number conservative or is it aggressive?
It is pretty it's conservative. It's conservative, I would say.
Okay, yeah. So that's a pretty good number. Okay, the manager's salary and the wages, are you or your partner in there as part of that, or is this outside people?
Yeah, we're in there. The manager's salary, as you said, is the $2,500, and the wages and salary would be the people that we use occasionally just to do some heavy lifting, carrying the stuff, taking it from one place to the next. Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's continue to go down on this income statement.
And the other things, as you could see, is straightforward because we've done the research and the calculations for loan payments, telephone, because we'll be using the phone, water, electricity, and so on.
Okay, now on all of that, you've got rent. So you got is that the total rent for the year?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, he's found a property. Somebody else owns that property. He's just going to lease it, and he's going to pay him $2,000.
Yeah, so it's from the government for the year from the government. It's a lease.
All right. Okay. Good. All right. So we're separating the two sides of the business. We're separating the real estate from the business itself.
Yeah.
Whereas in some other deals, we're looking at the real estate as an investment to go along with the business. Okay, now showing all that, you're showing a net profit before taxes, and then you got a little bit of money in there in the taxes, right? Scroll down a little bit. Okay, is there any other things below there? Taxes, net profit. So you're looking at about 11% of the gross revenue, 100,000 gross top line. We call that top line revenue. That's at the very top of that income statement. Then he's got all of his expenses, and then he's got the net profit on there of about 11,000 on there. So that's basically what you're looking at, the profit. right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, is this a doable deal? What could
Yeah.
what could turn this on its head? What could make this not go? What's your biggest problem with what you're doing here?
Euphemia, you want to answer that? Let me give her a chance
I
to.
don't see it as a problem uh,
Okay, at this point,
because
Tom. Okay, where we at in terms of capital to start up with, we've already paid for the list, so that's out of the way. That income statement that we're showing you, we sent to a government agency for financing. So we just want to get the startup capital to do a small shed that's going to house the mushrooms and to get production going. So that was submitted a couple of months ago. We're waiting for the final word to come back from the government and to start the process. But some of the
Okay.
other things, like the banana and the plantains and those things are already on the property. So we're gonna try to maximize those things, make use of them, just resell them, because we don't have to do any lifting because it's already
Okay,
on the
so
property.
here's what I would say to you too, though. Right now, you're figuring 100,000 top line revenue,
Yeah.
100,000 sales. If you only did 80,000 in sales, what's going to happen to the business?
It would still survive. It would, I guess, the net profit would be less. And quite apart from the net profit.
Wait, would it be
Yes.
less or would you lose money?
Oh, well, I'd have to calculate that, to be honest with you. I could change
Well,
the
no, but when you look at your expenses, scroll up just a little bit and look at your expenses. Your biggest part of your expenses go up.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's true. That's right there. 80,000
So
would
right
be,
now I'm looking at,
okay.
yeah. So
That's
scroll
100.
back down just a little bit.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get at is if you did only 80,000 in gross revenue, then you've got your general and administrative at about 13,000. Go down
Yeah.
to the next line. Keep
So it's
going.
about 15, yeah, it's about 15,000 in all. Well, maybe 17,000 if you take the.
I'm trying to see where the rest of the expenses are. Keep coming.
So it's the total operating expenses is 14,900, which is about 15,000. And then when we pay the government taxes, another 2,800. So we're looking at about almost $18,000.
I guess what I'm asking, Schwa, is the top line revenue is 100,000.
Yes.
What is your other? I mean, the costs. I'm looking for the 70,000 in costs. Where's the rest of the costs at? Scroll back up. Let me see the rest of your costs.
Okay, let's go. These are the main costs. The general and administrative cost is the main thing.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying, big guy. I think we're missing something here. You've got 100,000 in top line revenue.
Yeah.
You've got general administrative of 13,000.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Where's the I mean, the math isn't making sense to me.
Yeah, something's missing. I just realized that for the
Oh
first
my
time.
God, there's something missing. Shit. What is it?
What is it?
I'm lost.
Yeah, I understand what Tom is saying. I understand because the top line is 100 grand. If our expenses are only 14,000, the difference between that is almost 87,000. So something's missing.
Where's the rest of your money going?
Yeah.
Where did you get that figure of profitability? So you've got your top line revenue.
Yeah. This should be automated because it's an
you got
Excel
the rest of your
spreadsheet.
expenses.
Yeah. Because this is an automated spreadsheet. You know, the formula is already in there. I didn't want to mess with them too much, but
Well,
yeah.
I get that, but at the same time, just general common sense says I'm doing 100,000 top line revenue. I'm only showing $15,000 with general administrative. Where's the other costs?
Yes. Wow. Good thing I brought it up to you, Tom. Yeah, so we need to look at that again. That looks okay. The expenses look okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's
So
see.
is it truly only cost you $13,500 to do your general and administrative?
Yeah, because it is the two of us basically doing, she's doing most of the work done. Based on what we saw from the other mushroom farm, the gentleman, he has an even bigger place, and he basically is the one doing it. He has a few employees, but he has other stuff on it. But the mushroom aspect of it is really a small operation that he runs, but it is so prolific.
Yeah, self-sustained.
Yeah, it's so prolific.
Right.
Small space that he does
Joshua,
it.
Joshua, can you share my screen for a second?
Yeah. Okay, you should be able to share screen.
Okay, because here's my question on this.
Oh, can you share one more time? Didn't pop up.
Uh-huh. Hold on a second, start screen. So here's my question on here. You're showing 100,000 in income. You're showing about $14,000 with G&A, right?
Yeah.
And you're showing a profit of about 14,000, right? 14, 15, something like that, 13, 14,000.
About 12,000.
How much?
12,000, 11,000 something, so about 12,000.
And that equals your profit. What I'm saying is, where's the rest of the costs?
Yeah, the 86.
So you got 100 minus 14 gets you 86.
Yeah, 86.
Minus the 12, 86. There's $74,000 in there. That's more
missing.
cost. What is it?
Yeah. Mhm.
It's either that or you're a lot more profitable than you think.
Yeah, it could be. Because I'm looking at it, Tom, and all the administration, the expenses are intact.
No, they're not. We're missing $74,000 of something.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, I understand. But what I'm saying, when I look at the outlay that we have, those figures are there, they're okay. The calculation now,
So
the
are
net.
you telling me that you can bring in $100,000 worth of revenue and you're only gonna have $14,000 worth of cost?
Yeah.
All right.
When everything
So
is, yes, because
if
the
that's the
margin on the
case,
mushroom is very high. It's very high, the margin.
okay, well, what I'm saying is if that's the case, your profit margin's a heck of a lot more than 12,000.
Yeah, the profit margin is higher. Yeah. So that's where the error is.
Well,
with the profit margin. Not with the expenses, no. It's the profit margin
okay,
that,
well, so what's your profit margin?
so it would have to be the 14 plus the 72.
It's gonna be $86,000. Is that right?
Yeah, that's about right. That would have to be right.
I think there's something else wrong, big guy.
Yeah, we'll have to double check it, honestly. But
So
yeah,
this we like to let our fingers do the walking. We want to figure out the math before we go haul all the crap every. We want to see if we can make it work on mathematical.
okay.
So I'm question mark this, and I question mark everything else too. There's some more expenses on there, and I wonder about this number.
Okay. That's good. That's an eye opener for me.
Wow. So you've been walking around thinking that you're going to make 12,000 when in reality you make 86,000, and there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
So the good news is at least you know where to look.
Yes, absolutely.
The bad news is you don't know where to look yet. So you got to go look. Now, if you can do 100 grand and make 86,000 in profit, I'd be doing that all day long.
Absolutely.
But if your other costs,
Yeah, sure.
costs
I'm
are much
sorry
higher.
about that. Sure. Does that include like the farmhouse and the supplies and the different?
Hold on. Oh, okay. My screen is not showing it. Okay. The capital, the
Yeah, so
capital
like for,
investment. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Kona. Oh my, why is it not showing me?
right, so like water tanks, irrigation and all of that, does that include in the
No,
14,000?
no.
Which,
No, the water tanks, no. Because remember, the water tanks, we're looking to source that from the Taiwanese government. Yeah, so that is not in there. So I think there's something wrong with the formula now that I'm thinking about it, because I didn't mess with the formula because it came all set, preset. So I put in the numbers. That is right. That is right.
You need to share your screen again so we
Okay.
can see what you're looking at.
Yeah. 1 second. Um, okay. What I'm saying, those figures here, the revenue aspect is okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that based on the figures we were given.
Mm-hmm.
So Tom, I see what the issue is, You see, we have the cost of production is at 103,000. Then we have gross
The
profit
cost
at
of production is, wait a minute, the cost of production is 103,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means your profit is 750 before expenses.
Unless if I'm not looking at an updated cash flow.
Okay, but my point is, what is the
I'm
cost
not
to
really very
produce the
clear now.
product?
Tom,
What is the cost to produce the product? Go back up to the top. You showed $100,000 worth of expenses to produce the product.
yeah, I'm showing.
According to this, on row 21, your your gross product before other expenses is only $751.
Yeah, 700. Yeah, yeah. So how then it still give me this?
Does it really,
bottom?
does it cost you, Choix, does it cost you $103,000 to produce this product?
No, not at all.
Okay, line 17.
Yes.
Okay. What does it cost to produce this product?
I think, and now I'm thinking about it, I think I'm probably looking at the wrong statement.
Okay. So what does it cost to produce this product? Just for fun, go put in there 80,000 because you can change that. Go put in 80,000 on that line right there, 17C. 80,000.
Yeah.
Now it's saying your gross profit is 23,000.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go take off those other expenses of another, 14,000, and our net profit is 8,800. Stop right there on line 53. So your net profit's $8,800 before you have some taxes you got to pay.
Yeah.
So where you missed on this thing is, what does it cost to produce this stuff?
Yeah, that's what I
What's your cost of goods? What's your cost of goods, big guy?
My cost of goods, I would think, would be about maybe about 65% of revenue.
All right, well, go change line 17 right there from 80,000 to 65,000. Now you're going to be showing a much bigger profit. Let's scroll down.
Yeah.
So now your profit, stop right there. Net profit before taxes, line 53. That's our big number right there.
Yeah, it's 23,000, and it would stay at that because based on that amount, you wouldn't have to pay government taxes on that amount.
That's your gross profit. Now you got to pay some taxes to the government.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That's where that 4,900.
Yeah, so that net profit would also remain
Net profit before taxes. Says it
Yeah.
right there on line 53.
Yes, 23,847. That's correct. So what I'm saying, when I go down now, that government tax on line 61 would be removed because of the amount of the net profit before taxes. You wouldn't pay government taxes.
Okay, but, all right, so you can figure that part out.
Yeah.
Go click on line 61, that 4,770. Is that a formula? Go take
Yeah,
click.
yeah,
Yep,
it's 20%.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a formula.
Okay,
20%.
20%. It's 20% of the net profit, right? Probably.
Yeah.
All right. So your net profit's 23 grand. You got to pay them 20%. So your net after taxes on line 65 is 19,000.
19,000, yes.
My big question for you is, what does it really cost to produce this product? You're
Okay.
pulling numbers out of the air, 65,000, 80,000, whatever that is. That's your big thing that you got to figure out is
Yeah, that's what I need to figure out. Yeah.
there is line number 19, line
Yep.
17.
Yeah.
What's the
I
cost
also
to produce this?
we'll have to work on that, Euphemia. Although I think at this point, I think I'm looking.
Okay.
I don't think I'm looking. I think I'm looking at an earlier version and not the final version.
Okay, but
I
you
think
see
that's what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying? I
But
get that. So
but your point is taken. Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
this is the game. You're playing the game. So now, if I can get that sucker down to 65 grand, I can make some good money.
Yeah.
Now, what you're going to do is this is probably your best case scenario. But what you're going to do is you're going to take this, then you're going to go say, well, what happens if go up to line 9C at the 99,000 for the mushroom sales?
Yeah.
Click on that. Now I want you
Yeah.
just to change that to 80,000. Okay, now I want you to take now let's scroll down to the bottom. If your production cost is the same and I only sold 80,000, I had to throw 20,000 out. Did I make any money?
Yeah. Still made some money.
Yeah, I did. Line number 53 right there, you made 4,300. So if I sell 100 grand worth, I'm going to make 20 grand before taxes. If I only sell 80,000, I'm only going to make 4,300 before taxes.
Yeah.
Now we're playing the what if. What if I only sell 80,000? That's what it's going to look like. What if I sell 100? That's what it's going to look like. What if I sold 120,000? That's what it would look like. So just for fun, go up there, go back up the top line, scroll up.
Yeah.
And on this one, we're going to take on line 9 right there. And let's say we're going to do 120,000. And our production cost is going to be 80,000 or say 90,000. Say 85,000 maybe. Okay, now show me what the profit is on the bottom.
19.
Okay, so you see the games we're playing?
Yeah.
You can make more money by having a sharp pencil and a sharp mind than you can with a lot of brawn.
Absolutely.
So the good news is at least you know what you're looking for. Now you need to go research some other friends, associates, other people in the business, go work for them, go hang out with them, go ask them questions, go ask them what their problems are, how you can help solve them. And then they're going to say, I've got some problems too. Can you tell me, this is what I'm showing is our profit margin. Can you show, is this right? And then you get that feedback from them.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Any comments for Choix? Throw it in the chat. Anybody want to be mushroom farmers?
Well, anything you want to say or ask or add?
No, I'm okay for now.
Was that helpful to you?
Yes, it was.
But Tom, now I'm going to put her on the spot now, Tom,
Yes.
because she's not fully on board with success on money. I cannot drive it down her throat.
Wow.
She's always busy. So she's not joined our classes many times on a Friday or Thursday.
Okay. Yeah.
But now she's met you, so.
And
Yeah,
now she
so
doesn't want to see
we'll
me. Well, what's kind of fun is now you got somebody, you got some mentors, you got some other people doing the same thing. And our goal is to learn from each other. So did y'all
Absolutely.
see where we missed the boat on our income statement there? We missed what's the real cost of the product.
Mm-hmm.
And that will help you to decide, can I really sell 100 grand worth of this product?
All right.
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. We're going to say goodbye for our friends around the world. We're going to be right back as we're going to give out some money to our students just for coming to class. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Okay, thank you.